Hey guys, welcome back to the Anxious Girly. If I look uncomfortable, it is because I am. It's a bajillion degrees here in the UK right now, and we are just not prepared for summer at all. We never are. Today, I want to talk about something that may make you feel as equally uncomfortable: victim mentality. Now, I'm not here to tell you that your pain is not real. It absolutely is. But I feel that many of us fall into this trap without even realizing. And before you switch off thinking I'm just going to say, be positive, just get on with it, I'm not. I've lived with poor mental health all of my life. I've been through crappy relationships, stayed in them when I should have walked away. I survived a suicide attempt. So this is not coming from somebody looking down on you. This is coming from somebody who is going through similar circumstances. It's coming from somebody who has had to ask those questions. Am I truly healing, or am I hiding behind the pain and using it as an excuse? Life can be unfair. Some people grow up in loving homes. Others grow up abused. Some people grow up fighting battles such as depression and anxiety before even knowing what to call it. Loss, trauma, mental illness, none of it is your fault. But at some point, and this is the difficult bit, we have to sit with ourselves and ask, what now? Even though we didn't choose what happened to us, we have choices in moving forward. I want to make this crystal clear. Being a victim means something happened to you. Victim mentality is when what happened to you starts to dictate every single aspect of your life. When you choose to hide behind it, no matter what, it becomes I can't because nothing will change because everyone leaves anyway. What's the point? And my favorite one, it's just who I am. And eventually, without meaning to, the pain becomes something you carry as a protection barrier, as armor. Recently, I sat with the concept of hopelessness becoming a comfortability. Now, I know that sounds strange, but if you truly think about it, hopelessness can become comfortable, too comfortable. Think of it like this. If you truly believe nothing can change, you won't ever risk trying. You won't ever risk failing. You certainly won't risk being hurt again. And I get it. It's emotionally safer to expect disappointment than to hope. But it's also lonely and it's also sad. And I think the world has too much of that already. And that's where I wish people would break the mold. Your mental health is not your fault, but it is your responsibility. The way you decide to execute your day is absolutely your responsibility. The way you handle yourself from day to day is your responsibility. I wish anxiety would disappear when we wanted it to. I wish that depression would reason with logic. I wish you could put a plaster over trauma and just heal it. But it doesn't. And it feels so unfair because if I break my arm tomorrow, I go to the hospital and they bandage it up and it heals over time. I don't have to put much thought into it. My body just does what it needs to do. Mental health does not work that way. There comes a time where we have to decide, am I going to let my poor mental health explain my behavior or excuse it? Those are two very different things. This will show up in your relationships too. Maybe you've been cheated on, abandoned, ghosted, manipulated multiple times. Those experiences matter, and they're yours. But if every new person that comes along has to pay the price of what the last person did, eventually we become part of the cycle itself, and we don't even see it. We start tarring everybody with the same brush. All women are this, all men are that, just because of the mistakes of a few people. No, I'm not saying the dating pool doesn't suck. It absolutely does. But not everybody has the same intentions. And I think we're very quick to forget that. It's very easy to start blaming other people for the pain that we've experienced. One thing I think all of us should ask ourselves when we're dating is, have I healed? from my previous relationship, situationship, whatever that may be? Have I taken accountability for any wrongdoings that I may have done? Healing doesn't mean pretending people didn't hurt you. It means not letting the people in the past control your future. One of the biggest dangers in hiding behind victim mentality is that we seem to make our struggles our identity. I'm the broken one. I'm the depressed one. I'm the anxious one. And fair enough, this brand's called the Anxious Girly. However, I am not the anxious girly in real life. I am modesty. I am modesty. I am somebody who is healing, is actively healing. I don't want my struggles to be used against me like a weakness. I want to show my compassion, my empathy, the strength in order to get over building blocks that I never thought I'd be able to tackle. Not, hi, I'm the anxious girly, look how sad I am. If you're listening to this and your life feels unbelievably heavy, fight anyway. Not because it's easy, not because you'll be magically healed tomorrow, because the future version of yourself deserves a chance. Some days, fighting looks like therapy. Maybe other days it looks like meditation. Sometimes it's just getting out of bed and brushing your teeth. I've been there. Some days healing looks like having a bad day. It all counts. The goal is not perfection. The goal is to not let depression, ADHD, anxiety become your fallback for everything, your safety net for everything. I don't want to be remembered as someone who was destroyed by what happened to her. I want to be remembered as the girl who acknowledged her pain, cried through it, asked for help, got rejected, had down days, but decided to carry on anyway. You're allowed to grieve. You're allowed to surrender temporarily. You are human, but don't you dare build your home there. It is not where you belong, and you will not be a victim forever. Your story deserves to be more than a monument for your suffering. It deserves to be proof that no matter what happened, you kept going. If you enjoyed this episode, drop a like, a comment, and share to somebody who needs to hear this today. As always, guys, I have been the Anxious Girly, and after today's episode, I may even call myself the Healing Girly. Have a great one, guys. Until next time. Bye.